Welcome back to the Dry Fire Journal. This is day 169. And today we're going to do something really simple that is back to fundamentals and foundations of pistol shooting. And the reason why we're doing this is because I just finished teaching for 2 straight days with a class called The Test after teaching a Stay Safe seminar, and my brain is just a little bit melted. So anytime I'm feeling too tired to dry fire is a great opportunity for me to work on the most basic of fundamentals. So there's nothing in my P30L, you can tell that with the barrel block, and there's nothing in the magazine well. And because I'm tired, I need to make sure that I am doing this safely, and I am aiming my firearm in the direction of least amount of consequence, given the constraints that I'm a guest in someone's home, and I have my barrel block in. So what I'm going to do is very simple. I am going to construct my grip using my tactile markers. And if you are unfamiliar with this idea, please search this channel for tactile markers. You'll find more information on that. The short version of it is when my index finger goes into the web of my shooting hand, I know that I have built my grip. Also, when my middle finger tip hits this rise in my knuckle, then I know that I have built my grip. So I'm going to separate my 2 hands, and I am going to build my grip and drive out and press my trigger. I'm going to rack my slide. I'm going to separate my hands, and I'm going to build my grip and present to my target and press my trigger without letting my trigger manipulation dismount my dot from its intended target. Tip number 3, I separate my hands, I build my grip, I press my trigger, I don't let the sight move. Now, it's very important that as I do this, that I am building my grip close to my body, and as I present to target, my grip is already formed. It does not need to tighten or adjust or re-roll or do anything all the way out to my target, and I'm just looking to make sure I have the distance right for you to be able to see this. So I want to build my grip early, separate my hands. I want to build my grip early, build out and press my trigger. I want to do this again and make sure that as I present out to target, that it's not my front sight dropping in, but my rear sight raising up. My front sight should draw a straight line to target, and my rear sight should rise up to meet it. So it looks something like this. My hands separate 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I press my trigger without letting my dot dismount from my sight, or letting my dot dismount from my target. So I'm going to turn and face you again so you can see how this works and understand that as I build my grip, I press out and then I trigger without dismounting my sight. This can be done slowly and methodically, simply as a way of reminding myself how I want to present to target. It can also be done with speed and making sure that as I get there that I am coasting enough to not let the dot move as I press the trigger. Starting to get the hang of it. That time I dove down a little bit. Don't know if you saw that. So, without even messing with the holster, I have been able to practice very effectively joining my 2 hands up high and close so that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this all works. And I can manipulate my trigger while having a good enough foundational, fundamental grip on the gun that my sights do not dismount as I manipulate the trigger. So, what are you going to do today to get 1% better? So, get to work, get 1% better, and I'll see you tomorrow.